Topic: The Crisis of Discontent. How Dissatisfaction Fuels Human Breakdown and the Path to Restoration. Part 1, written by Professor Paul, Ph.D. Me Foundation Monthly Lecture, Series 38, April 26, 2026. Dissatisfaction, when left unmanaged, has become one of the most powerful undercurrents shaping modern human behavior. It is no longer a silent emotional state, but an active force driving instability across personal relationships, institutions, and society at large. While dissatisfaction can sometimes inspire growth and reform, its unregulated form has given birth to deep fractures, manifesting in broken marriages, unstable leadership systems, fractured friendships, professional disillusionment, and widespread social unrest. A critical examination reveals that the issue is not dissatisfaction in itself, but the way it is perceived, processed, and expressed in contemporary society. At its core, dissatisfaction emerges from the gap between expectation and reality. In earlier times, expectations were often shaped by community values, patience, and gradual progress. Today, however, expectations are heavily influenced by instant gratification, social comparison, and digital exposure. Social media platforms project curated lives of success, happiness, and perfection, subtly redefining what people believe they deserve. As a result, individuals constantly measure their lives against unrealistic standards, creating a perpetual sense of inadequacy. Marriage, the erosion of commitment. In marriage, dissatisfaction has become a major catalyst for instability. Many unions today are strained not necessarily by extreme hardship, but by unmet expectations, emotional, financial, or psychological. The modern partner often enters marriage with an idealized vision shaped by media, peer comparison, and personal ambition. When reality presents differences, imperfections, or delays in achieving shared goals, dissatisfaction sets in. Pragmatically, couples now struggle more with comparison than with compatibility. A spouse may feel inadequate not because of failure, but because someone else appears to be doing better. This fuels resentment, emotional withdrawal, and eventually separation. Additionally, the decline in tolerance and conflict resolution skills has made many unwilling to endure temporary discomfort for long-term stability. Leadership, the overturn of authority. Across nations, organizations, and institutions, dissatisfaction has triggered a recurring pattern of leadership instability. Citizens and followers demand rapid transformation, transparency, and results. While these demands are valid, the impatience that accompanies them often leads to frequent leadership turnover, protests, and distrust. In many contemporary societies, leadership is no longer judged solely by long-term impact, but by immediate performance. This short-term evaluation cycle creates a volatile environment in which leaders are quickly rejected if expectations are not met immediately. Consequently, governance becomes reactive rather than strategic, and institutions lose continuity. From a conceptual standpoint, this reflects a breakdown in the social contract, the mutual trust between leaders and followers. When dissatisfaction dominates, trust erodes, and suspicion replaces cooperation. Friendships, the fragility of social bonds. Friendships today are increasingly transactional. Dissatisfaction arises when perceived benefits, emotional support, loyalty, or social advantage are not consistently met. Unlike in the past, where friendships were often built on shared experiences and endurance, modern relationships are easily dissolved at the first sign of inconvenience. Ghosting, silent resentment, and sudden disconnection have become common. The inability to communicate dissatisfaction constructively has replaced dialogue with avoidance. This reflects a deeper issue. Many individuals lack the emotional intelligence required to navigate differences without ending relationships. Courtesy of Me Foundation, committed to human capacity building worldwide. Just a voice of reasoning in a complex dispensation. Thank you for listening. Please share to inspire others and continue to Part 2.